Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I've watched my previous video and realized that I spent way too long teaching something so basic like that for 10 minutes. So I'll try to keep it short with this one, but with the amount of stuff that I might talk about this time, I'm not sure how long it'll take. Anyway, so let's continue with array. What I'm gonna sort of teach to go through today is things like modifying arrays, searching, sorting, passing arrays to methods, things like that. So when it comes to array, we know that array has a fixed size. You cannot add or remove element, but you can modify them, meaning you can change what's in the inside. So let's take this numbers right here. Since it already has a fixed size of 5 elements from 0 through 4, I cannot add like number and then like index 5 to some like value of 10. It's just not possible. So see, if I press it, it would just have an error. Index 5 out of boundary for length of 5. You just can't add it. But yeah, I mean, obviously you can just, add 50 here, but we're not trying to do that here. Now, to modify numbers, all you have to do is sort of just did what I kind of did, but with like a number, with like an index that exists on the inside. So we'll take like index 1, for example, which should be 10, and we change that to, I don't know, like 50. So if we have it on 50 and we print out numbers on index 1, it should print out 50, yes. But if I remove this, it should just go back to 10. Yep. So that's pretty much how you basically like change what's with the numbers on the inside. All right, so let's get that out of the way. Oh, yep, there we go. All right, next, copying an array. There are, from at least what I remember, there are 2 ways to copy an array. One is with loop. So first we have the original number, which is this. And then let's create another one, which is called copy. And it will be a new int with the length of, and this is where the length comes in handy. You don't have to count. If it's a big amount, you can just put numbers.length. Now with that done, we want this is all it does right here. It's just it has the length. It doesn't mean there's no value inside. So we have to put all these value into this new copy. And to do that, we'll just use a for loop. So int I equals 0, and I will be less than, again, we can just say the same thing, the number's length, and then I plus plus. Oh, there we go. And then copy I. So it'll start off with 0 since I equals 0, and then it'll go through the original number I. So both will start at 0. This 0 will turn into 5, and then it goes to the next number, 1, index 1, and then numbers index 1 will be a value of 10, and then pretty much print it out. So now that we finished, I'll try to print this out and see. Oh, oops, that is not what I meant to do. Let's do this. This should be fine. Yep, there we go. So 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. And it basically prints it out. Perfect. So that's how you copy in an array. Oh yeah, here's the other here's another method. Actually, that was the first method. This is the other method, which is to use the arrays copy of. And to do that, we should probably first import Java arrays. Oops, there we go. Now that we import it, we can create a new one. Again, copy equals arrays dot copy of, and then it would just be numbers with numbers dot length, not 0. Now we try to print it out. It would just be arrays dot toString copy, something like that. Should print out the same, yeah, prints out the same thing, yeah. But that's pretty much how you do it with, so that's another way to copy. All right, now let's do searching in an array. And sort of like, it's like pretending as if you don't really know any of these numbers, but you want to search through like if a certain number exists. So let's say if like this number is a big amount, where like, I don't know, it goes up to index 100 with like a whole bunch of different value, and you want to look for if a certain number exists within the array. And to do that, we first need to identify a target, which is a number that we want to look for. So let's say our target's going to be 30. So we'll just pretend that we don't know, you know, we don't know where 30 is, even though it's right here. But we just pretend we don't know where it is. Now we're going to have target as 30, and then also create a Boolean function, or basically Boolean found, and we'll put down false right now. Now to the next step would just be, we'll go through a for loop. So int I equals 0, and then the same thing, numbers.length, I plus plus. This will basically go down from 0, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, all the way down. Now, if the numbers of the index, as we go down, if this number has found the target, which is 30, we'll just put 30, or not 30, target, then we can change the found into a true, and then print out the I. And let's just say is found, something like that. I don't care, something like that, and then we break the function. Now the reason why we have to use the found equals true is what happens if the target doesn't exist, you know? So let's say if it was 0, what's gonna happen? Obviously, it's not gonna print anything out. You'll never know if something if the function breaks or whatever. So now that we know, we create an if one. So that if it's not found, well, if the found is, you know, not is still false, then you just print out not found, something like that. But let's just actually we can do 0 first. Yep. So it's not found because there's no, you know. And then if we do find it, boom, 3 is found. Oh, sorry, not 3 is found, but 30 is found. But I'm supposed to put number. There we go. Now it's gonna print out 30 is found, and then we're gonna put in I. Well, zoo index I. There we go. Try that again. 30 is found in index 3. There should be a space, but whatever. You get the idea. That's how you do it. So now that we're done with searching, by the way, this is a linear search, so it searches through one by one. But if let's say it's a big number, then in the future video I'll talk about binary search. But binary search is sort of only works for like sorted arrays, but it is faster. It lets the computer find the number faster. Again, it only works with binary search. It only works if the array is sorted like this. If the number is scrambled, it wouldn't work. Let's say, okay, now let's create something. Let's change the numbers. We're going on to sorting it. So let's have some random numbers like this. Yeah. It's kind of like, now we're gonna basically sort the number out because, you know, they're all mixed up and stuff. So to do that, all we have to do is, once again, we have this beautiful array, import it, and we just gotta put arrays, dot sort, and a number. Now you just gotta print arrays dot toString number. So it's gonna first sort it first, and then now we can print the thing out. Oh, would you look at that? 0, 1, 4, 6, 9. Pretty cool. But let's say, I don't know, you want a descending order. With that, let's import another called collection. Oh, yeah. Oops. All right, there we go. And then all we have to do is what? No. I need the collections. Bruh. Oh, it's... Oh my god. I completely forgot, bruh. Boom. That's how you do it. Cool. Fantastic. Man, this is why it's a good thing I'm doing this for myself. So I can remember this stuff. Alright, anyway, let's do the next part, which is passing array to methods. So, say we have the normal one, which is public static void main. We have the thing print. Actually, let's create first. Public static void print array. Let's just do that. And for int num in array num plus space. Oh. Oops. There we go. These are a lot of bad spacings. I'm just gonna do that. Then print array with number inside. Remove these two because I don't need it anymore. And it should print it out. Yep, 4961. Yep, there we go. That's how you pass an array through method. And I guess finally, I guess I'll talk on the last part. I'll talk about a little bit of array list. So yeah, dynamic arrays using array list. First, import array list. Now, to do it, you just got to put array list, the type, which is going to be integer, the name, we're going to call it list, new array list, like that. Now with this, you can, since like a regular array list has a fixed size, a regular array has a fixed size, array list, you can always resize the array. So we can just list.add. With this, you can do list.add. Then list.add again, 20, and I can just keep going on with, the adding, and it's just going to constantly change it. So we're going to do this, print out the list. There we go, 10, 20, 30, and then we can even remove it. So remove the index 1, which should be 20, and then reprint out the list again. Yeah, removes 20, so it just has 10 and 30. Yeah, but this is kind of it. Just realized that the recording might have took a little bit longer, but I feel like I've also did a little bit more than last time. So some of the things to keep in mind is arrays have a fixed size, but you can modify the value. Use loop to process arrays efficiently. Sorting and searching helps organizing and finding data faster. And then use array list for dynamic arrays so basically resizing is needed when it's needed. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm gonna try to, again, hopefully I can make something simpler and faster for the next video.